Hi everyone. So I want to share a dream. My wife just had this uh, this afternoon. So she saw we were sleeping and somebody came at the door and had like a plate with sweet potatoes, cooked sweet potatoes, still in the unpeeled sweet potatoes, and she just got three, and I got two. The person was she knew the person, um, and she knew that the person was going like sharing the food with other more people, and then so she was eating the food, and she just thought to herself like, let me check and see, the weather outside, how things looks like. And now she saw far away like something was falling from heaven, uh, like stones. And she remind me, because I was there, she remind me like how the news were like few days ago, how NASA like strike this rock in the space. She remind me like maybe the thing that is falling now from heaven. But after she watched very carefully, she saw that the stones that was falling was becoming like houses. So every stone it was falling like rain, but every stone became a house, and it's built like a city, and with even tall buildings. Um, and she told me like, maybe, do you see what I'm saying? And then now um, she said like maybe this is New Jerusalem, but in her heart she knew, she heard the spirit told her like this is not, this is Vatican, this is Gog and Magog preparing to fight with Jesus when he comes back. So now she continued eating, um, and she saw like nuclear strike was happening behind her on the other side of the house, and everything was destroyed. um, so it looks like, the way she understood it was the people who were involved in, bringing the war and the strike upon, whatever this area. They were the people who flee and go lived in Vatican. And now she saw heaven, something falling from heaven. It looks like a mat, like a very white thing falling from heaven. But when she closed her eyes, she saw that it was angels on the horses, and somebody was in the front and had a sword coming out of his mouth, and she understood that was Jesus. And now I was awake and I was also watching whatever was happening. And Jesus with his angels came, and in the other city where she heard it was Vatican, and the people who lived there came also out, preparing to fight with Jesus. And now a war happened, but he destroyed all those people. That's where she woke up. So that's what she saw. She saw, yeah, that's what she saw, and she understood the meaning of the dream in the dream, because the spirit was telling her whatever was happening. So I believe in how she tried to explain everything. The person who came with the food at the door of the bedroom, which is not usual, because we have a big house, and whatever somebody comes may come at the front door. But now the person came at the door of the bedroom with sweet potatoes cooked, unpeeled sweet potatoes cooked, and it was still hot, and the person, sharing it and going to other people, probably sharing with other people. That was an angel of God bringing messages from God to people. And now that message was like food. Food is the word. The word of God is the spiritual food. And now she was able to see whatever was happening. And so that's where we're going. We are going in a war, but also Jesus is coming very fast. Because after whatever was happening, how people were preparing the city, and the city she heard in the spirit was the Vatican. It was the Vatican, and the Spirit told her that it was Magog preparing to fight Jesus Christ. And she saw nuclear strike on the other side, and everything else was destroyed. And Jesus came, and everything is very clear. There is no need of interpretation. So the only thing is Jesus is coming, and people should be prepared and get ready to receive Jesus. Thank you.